Hello YouTube! My name's John, and today I'm playing Hexen, Edge of Chaos. Hexen Edge of Chaos is essentially a fan-made sequel to Hexen 2. If you're not familiar with Raven Software, they're the guys who developed the Heretic and Hexen franchise, and about, well, I guess 15 years ago, they suddenly stopped making games for this franchise, and they moved on to games like, I guess, Soldier of Fortune, and then, well, you know, the Wolfenstein games that they made, and I don't know, they just completely abandoned the fantasy shooter genre, and I don't know, it left people like me very disappointed, because I love these games, as you probably know, but anyway, point being, a little team of dedicated fans decided they would take it upon themselves to make a worthy new entry in the Hexen franchise. So this is basically about as close to Hexen 3 as we're gonna get, and from what I've seen so far, it's pretty freaking awesome. Now, what we're looking at right now is a demo version that requires Doom 3 in order to work, but my understanding is, because they've been developing this with the Doom 3 engine, but after id Software released the source code to Doom 3, they decided to make it a fully fledged free-to-play standalone game that will, although use the engine, will not require Doom 3. So that's pretty awesome. However, you know, that's still in development, and they've been working on it slowly but surely over the last maybe nearly a decade. But yeah, like I said, we're looking at a demo version right now, and from what I understand, there's about maybe 3 hours of gameplay. We get to play as the cleric from the original game. That's the interesting thing. So, it's kind of a combination of Hexen 1 and Hexen 2. I mean, really, the overall game, to me, feels like Hexen 2, but the story is more based on Hexen 1. It's almost like an epilogue of Hexen 1. And with that said, you'll be seeing enemies from Hexen 1, and like I said, we'll be playing as the cleric, so you'll have, you know, the mace and the serpent staff, and apparently eventually the wraith verge. So there's all sorts of awesome references to both games, I would say. So anyway, so yeah, I figured I'd do a let's play of this little demo here, and just see what we get into so far. And then, yeah, whenever they do actually release this game as a full version, I'll probably be going back to it pretty happily. So, but yeah, let's just go ahead and get started here. New game. The Ravage City. Now, my understanding is the full version will have 3 different episodes, and the second episode will allow you to play as the fighter, and the third episode will let you play as the mage. But this demo version with the first episode, we're playing as the cleric, which is fine by me because he's my favorite class anyway. So here we are in Edge of Chaos, using the Doom 3 engine. As you can see, I have a mace here. And also, they've given us a shield. You right-click and you can block melee attacks, which is pretty handy. And also, you see in the bottom left is your HUD for health, and then bottom right, I think, is armor. And then, of course, we have our blue and green mana, which has been so prevalent in the Hexen franchise. I just hit this switch here, so that opens up this. What's new to the Hexen franchise, if you want to look at it that way, is there's this whole journal system. Kind of reminds me of the PDA system in Doom 3, where you could, like, check people's emails and stuff like that. So if you press tab, you pull up this book, and you can read journals, and these journals will be scattered throughout the game. Let's just go ahead and read this one real quick. To who it may concern at 3 orders, it is said that we astronomers stare at the sky and accomplish little else in life. The truth is, maybe that's the same for everyone. War wages in distant lands often ravaged by plague. We know about it, perhaps we're even touched by it, but mostly we do nothing. I'm compelled to observe. Maybe it's been a choice or fate or some silly childhood memory I'm trying to rediscover. But when I watch the heavens, I am actively searching for what is true. I am writing to you today because I am seeing omens in the sky and I don't know what they mean. I need a fresh perspective, a new set of eyes. So if you receive this letter, please come. The Astronomer. So like I mentioned, the story is based on Hexen 1, and my understanding of it is Korax is dead. It's kind of like, you know, the end of Hexen 1, but apparently his minions are still running amok and being governed by some force. And so the cleric has come back out of retirement to put an end to all this. We just got another journal. So let's just see what this says. Rodin Library. The Journal of Logan, Library Ward. We are no longer safe inside the city. The Etten and Ifrit have broken through and much of the city is left in ruins. Some power is directing them to the common purpose of destroying us. Only a few of us survived the initial attack. We were completely surprised. We hid as many books and journals as we could find and went through the secret passageways to find an answer to this riddle. Rodin was the first to go through the passageways. I and a colleague stayed behind to lock the entranceway to the portal. The secret to opening it dies with me. I hear them coming. Interesting. So yeah, again, as we go through the game, we'll be finding a variety of these little journals. Smash the planks to break through. Well, I can do that. Well, and as we can see, the village is on fire, and people are dying. Apparently this guy is hanging by his foot. So, yeah, they tried to defend themselves, but apparently it didn't go so well. Ooh, Disc of Repulsion. We also got a Quartz Flask earlier, as you probably saw. And so all these classic items from the original Hexen games will be making a return appearance. And we have a little bit of mana so far. Here's another journal. Let's see what this says real quick. City Elders. Journal of Farmer Elrond Forfadil. I've spoken with some of the City Elders this morning during the breakfast ritual. It seems that our magistrate, Ranmar, will not listen to reason. This leaves me with no choice but to ensure the safety of my own family. Let them call me panic monger as they will. I will not tend only to my tilling. Against the will of our leader, I have begun delving a secret passage underneath the tower that leads to an ancient cave. I only pray that the enemy will not find my family there. I will stay near the tower and watch with my eldest son. Not one Etten will set foot in this city as long as I draw breath. I and nearly a score of other farmers have sharpened pitchforks and are prepared for battle. We shall be ready despite our accursed elders. Alright. Well, it didn't seem like they were ready, unfortunately, because shit looks bad around here. Alright. There's some health potions over here that I think I'd like to have. And some combined mana, apparently. There we go. Alright. And also we can break these apart, and occasionally they do have items in them. But apparently that one does not. Alright. I'm gonna try to avoid the fire, because I'm assuming it will hurt. Climb the rings to find secret places and hidden treasure. Well, alright then. More mana is appreciated. There we go. Alright. So as you can, I mean, if you played Hexen 2 before, I don't know, to me this feels very much like Hexen 2, with just exploring a village invaded by some weird forces. And here we have some Ettins. One of them's holding a torch. And they don't have death animations yet, so they just kind of explode, but... Ha-ha, ha-ha! Blocking your attacks. There we go. Bring it on. That's right, I made you explode because my mace is just that awesome. Alright, what are you guys guarding in here? We do have a switch. 1/3 of the puzzle of the town of Norfolk is solved. So this is the town of Norfolk. Good to know. This door is barred from the other side. I will grab some of this though. Some of that combined mana. Alright, let's move on. A little bit more blue mana over here. Might as well. Alright. Nothing quite in there yet. Whoa, holy shit! Back, you fiends! Probably could have been blocking a little bit there. I think I'm going to use one of these. I think I might need to. This guy apparently got a little messed up. Alright, moving on. Aha, it's one of the Ifrits. These are the new versions of the flaming, flying bat things. So we'll be dealing with him. And that looks like a serpent staff to me. Let me just go ahead and get up there. I think we just picked up another... Ooh. Dragon skin bracers. Let me just go ahead and use those. Highly increases armor. Well, if highly means 25%, well, I guess that's okay. Let me grab this serpent staff. Yes, I hear you, you flaming fiend. Where are you? There you are. Have some of that. One more to go. Well, there's a switch down there. I kind of want to grab some more of that mana. Well, no, I guess we're doing okay. Well, there's a switch up here, too. Let me grab this real quick. Secret doorway is opened. Let's just go ahead and hit this, too, while we're at it. Oh, shit. There we go. Well, now we definitely could use some mana, but... Oh, what's up? Oh, you have a pitchfork. Holy shit. Ow. There we go. Bastards. Oh, wait, there's another journal here. I think we've missed a couple entries. Or at least we haven't read any yet. Ooh. Oh, hello, fellas. Oh, shit. There we go. Okay. Got a little trap here. Alright, let's take a moment here and let's read some of these journal entries real quick. Let's see. The Dig. Journal of Martok, son of Elrond. Father and I have been working steadily on the dig. We will finish 3 sunsets hence, he says. We will be safe. I wonder what Etten looked like. The masks the passing theater troupe wore the summer last weren't very frightening, but I believe what Father tells me, and I would have beat the truth into the elders with my fists if he only would allow me. The donkey of Farmer Mithil is wiser than all of them. We have gathered weapons and oil, and will keep the city safe no matter whom the Etten come. Or when. Wow. Whom the Etten come? It's not even proper English. And I misread that. Anyway, I have stolen some health vials from the alchemist and hid them beneath one of the cabinets in the stables near the Great Road. From now on, I will keep one in my pockets at all times, as well as my hatchet. And then we have this one that says, Our Death. Journal of Marger of Forvadil, the wife of Elrond. It has been many days since my husband and eldest son have sat at the dinner table. Children are scared. Our crop is overdue. Dear God, how can I bear all the work alone while Elrond prepares for battles that only take place in his head? The Etten are scattered from the war, and the nearest paltry tribe is leagues away. We will lose the crop this year should this madness continue much longer. Where does he go at night? We have eaten hardly anything besides bread. My husband is correct. We will die from hunger. So the wife doesn't believe all his stories about the Etten coming back, but, well, he apparently was telling the truth. So, it's unfortunate. Alright, so we hit this switch. We went in here. I don't know if there was much else in here. We broke the table. What was this? Apparently that's locked. Well, let's see if we can open this. Alright. Bring it on. Well, I see you trying to get through. I don't know where you're running off to. Alright. More shit that's on fire. Things are not looking good around here. It's looking to be a bleak situation. But we must press on. Oh, hi there. I don't think he saw me for a second there. Nothing in there. Ooh. Flechettes. They create poisonous gas clouds like the cleric could in the original game. I am down with that. What do we got in here? Oh, ow. Did you just drop a rock on me? Ow. Son of a bitch. Well, there doesn't seem to be much around here. Alright. Besides a rock and a frit. Another journal. You suck. You hit this switch. 1/3 of the puzzle in the town of Norfolk has been solved. I guess that's another one, isn't it? Alright, the gates. Journal of Jorgen, Gatekeeper. The city is not yet lost. Everyone's in panic, but there are fewer Etten than everyone believes. Why the devil are there so few? And why can we not kill them? We were able to collapse the southern gate by the barracks. That has to be where they snuck in. I worried at first the remaining farmers out in the fields, but hell, they're safer and better off out there than in this slaughterhouse. Let them fly. And where the hell is the magistrate? Is there an escape plan for emergencies? All I know how to do is keep the gates, and I don't have a goddamn gate left to keep. Apparently, that's what's happening. The magistrate's kind of fucking up around here. He's not really keeping the situation under control, apparently. That door's locked. Oh, hi. There we go. Always break the barrels. Bring it on. Ow, you bastard. There we go. Oh, shit. Alright. Not bad so far. Though we can't open that door, apparently. Fair enough. There are a bunch of goodies over there that I'd like to get. There's some mana down there. I was just thinking, well, but I'm already all the way up here. Let's just grab this stuff instead. I don't have a green mana weapon yet, but hopefully we'll get one soon. I'm assuming it's going to be the Firestorm, but I guess we'll find out. That door's locked. We got something up here, though. Oh, I hear ya. Ah. Bring it on. Come on down here. Or I'll just beat you up myself. I don't have any flasks right now. Oh, well, never mind. There we go. Sweet. Well, I'm gonna try to save the serpent staff for, you know, the ranged enemies like the Ifrits, but is that all there is around here? Looks like it. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, I'm gonna try to save the mana for the people I can't reach with my mace, basically. Like these guys. Alright, what have we got in here? Oh, hi there. In your face. Ooh. Oh, that's where we were earlier. Alright. There's some urns up here I might be able to break open. Nothing in there. Alright, fair enough. What about in this room? Oh shit. That guy's got a hoe. So wait, were the farmers transformed into Ettins, or did the Ettins just steal the farmers' weapons? I don't really know. Anyway. It's an interesting tale I'm sure we will solve eventually. Find the Barracks Key. Oh shit! And these guys with the rakes here, they have a much longer range. I think it's kind of cool that the Ettins have different weapons, though. Oh, well, that doesn't look pleasant at all. You know what? This actually probably is a good time to save, I would think. Save game. There we go. Just in case this ends up absolutely horrible. Alright, let's see. There we go. Simple enough. That door's locked. What else we got around here? Oh, hi, fellas. You're the mace variety. You're much easier to deal with. Your cousins with the pitchforks are not nearly as... That's what they're called, for fuck's sake. I was calling them rakes. Not quite the same thing. You know, pokey things. Right. Ooh, ooh. Ah, you guys were pretty well hidden. Now that looks like that's a mystic urn. I totally want that. It's always handy to have those things around. Speaking of which, might as well drink one of these. There we go. Ah, well, there was all these health potions over here. Damn it. Oh, well. That's locked. Alright, let's just see if we can get our way up there. Snag that thing. And some extra mana is always nice. Alright. Whoa, shit! Oh. It doesn't help that your buddies are firing upon me. Dicks. Alright. Well, I think we're doing okay. We'll go back down there when we actually need health. In the meantime, we'll just keep going here. Right, bastard. Come here. I was gonna try. Don't know why I tried. You know what? Let's go back down there real quick. It's not too far away. Bloop bloop. Pretty much close to full health. I think 80 is the maximum, right? So I'm wondering if the other classes, when they are developed, are gonna have, you know, more or less health. That'd be kind of interesting. I still need a green mana weapon. Show yourselves. Oh, there's another one. Or is that the same one? There we go. Alright, what do we got around here? Some sort of thing. Well, that did something. They kind of dodge like they did in the original game, but not as frequently. Alright, let's keep moving. It's going all the way back downstairs. I want to... Ooh, there's lots of good stuff over there. How do we... Wait a minute. These little platforms here. I mean, not that we need all that, but I mean... We are pretty low on the blue mana, so maybe we could try to grab that. Okay, let me see. Oh, that was terrible. Worst attempt ever. Wow. Yeah, we'd have to very carefully land on these and then hop down there. I think we're doing okay. Let me see if this is open. Aha! See, there's more mana in here, so we're okay. That looks like a key. What's up, fool? Bring it on. You too. That's right. The master of maces. You guys are frickin' novices. That was so intimidating. Alright. Oh, shit. None of this nonsense. Alright, so what do we got here? We've acquired the key to the barracks. Alright. Well, you know, this seems like a pretty good stopping point, actually. I figured I'd do like 20-minute long episodes, so this has been about 20 minutes. And now that we have this key, we can kind of pick up where we left off here and, you know, see what happens. So yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And, yeah, we'll just pick up from here and see what the barracks key leads to. I mean, I know where the barracks is, so we just need to press on from there. All right, I'll see you then. Later.